Well, it is summertime here in Miami, and the living sure is easy. It's the last of a three-game series in this Citrus Series between the Marlins and the Rays.
Well, what's on the line here today? The Rays haven't dropped back-to-back series since late April. Well, the Marlins haven't won consecutive series since the first week of the season. Sandy Alcantara, the 30-year-old, making his 14th start of the season and his 9th career start against Tampa Bay.
Yandy Diaz going to lead things off, the leading hitter in the American League.
There you go, 3 straight fastballs.
3 pitches, 3 strikes, and a strikeout.
It's Jonathan Aranda, a guy who has really not done well against the Marlins so far this season.
And he strikes out Aranda with a sinker that comes running back in over the inside corner. 2 up, 2 down. Pair of strikeouts for Sandy to start his day.
This is a great pitch. Look how on top of the baseball he is and how much movement that two-seamer has.
Beyond 2 out, here's Richie Palacios.
1-1. That one a line shot, grabbed by Stowers. Hot shot, an 104-mile-an-hour line drive, but Kyle Stowers makes the grab, and a 1-2-3 inning is over. And Sandy has gone 4 up and 4 down through the toughest part of the Tampa lineup.
Cedric Mullins up next, and he's actually seen Sandy Alcantara quite well over the years.
1-2 pitch. He is cut on and missed. He tried backdooring that cutter. Mullins extended beyond the zone away, and he still swung underneath it.
So 2 quick outs, nobody on for Victor Mesa Jr.
1-2 is looped in the air, shallow right center. Falling quickly, it's going to drop for a base hit. Victor Mesa Jr., who makes his offseason home here in Miami, has a hit against his original team.
Is the first base runner against Sandy Alcantara.
If I remember right, the Rays really have not attempted to steal a base.
We were very quick to note on Friday, hey, if anybody gets on base here, keep an eye on the situation. It could develop because both of these teams really love to run. They love to steal. They've got him picked off. See you later, dude. Bad idea. And a scoreless stop of the second inning for Sandy Alcantara. Pick off, caught stealing. Scoreless after 1.5.
And it is the 31-year-old right-hander, Griffin Jacks, starting for Tampa Bay.
Jacks will try and keep the Marlins in the park in this scoreless affair as he kicks and deals to a power-hitting left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Good fastball by Jacks. He blows it by Hernandez at 96, and that's the first K for Griffin to begin the second inning.
Hit well to center by Owen Casey, but Mullins makes the play up against the wall. Ray's fortunate it gets extra deep out there to the left of straightaway center.
Yes, it does.
And Mullins hauled it in.
You see 400 to straightaway, and then there's that little bit of angle back, and that's where that ball starts to go. And Cedric able to make the adjustment on the route and be able to glove that baseball
Off the glove of Walls. He slowed it down and thinking about second base is Marcy, but he'll hold on to it.
Taylor did everything he could. He was fully extended, got the tip of the glove on the baseball, and that actually slowed it down and made it possible for Marcy to seek 2. Jacob Marcy, who's a 200 hitter this year, is now 9 for 14 against the Rays.
Oh, he stepped off, and they got him picked. Aranda to Walls to Palacios.
too many.
It's still going. Here's Aranda.
Too many.
Here's Walls, and they finally get him. It was too many.
They got him.
They had as many throws as it turned out to be almost a phone number to finally get the out, but it turns into the third one of this second inning, and both teams have a man picked off to end the second.
Now it's Hunter Fiducia, who is starting for the first time in this series.
Base hit. Yep, just did get down for Hunter Fiducia. That thing kept hanging and finally hit the ground. Fiducia's got the Rays' second base hit.
Check swing dribbler. Sanoja will go to second. And did Otto keep his foot on the bag? He did. Risky play, but Fiducia's out, and Sanoja knew how well Fiducia could run or lack thereof, and they do force out the runner.
Well, it was a cutter, a little check swing, and got up and in. Nice heads-up play by Sanoja, and yes, Lopez did keep his foot on that bag to get Fiducia the lead runner.
All right, well, Walls at first after Fiducia forced out with 2 down. Here's Yandy Diaz. Walls runs, and he's got a stolen base.
So the Rays finally get a stolen base for Taylor Walls. It's his 7th.
Got a nice jump and got in easily. This is something that the Rays have not been doing a lot of. Oh gosh, this is what we're talking about. I mean, that is right there is kind of stunning. 32 in April. Okay, a little bit of down in May, but that's the first stolen base of June.
And just like that, Tampa Bay does have a runner in scoring position for the American League's best hitter.
Got the right guy to the plate with a fast runner on.
And there you go.
And up the middle. Walls will score easily. Yandy Diaz drives in. Walls, and the Rays take the 1-0 lead.
Now with Cedric Mullins coming up.
Cedric Mullins on a changeup, deep fly, right center, and he got it. Owen Casey takes one away from Mullins.
What a catch.
Grab by Casey to retire the side here in the fourth. Did he rob him? Was it out? Might have been. Here's Kyle Stowers batting with nobody on and 1 out. Marlins have just 1 hit in this game. That is cued softly. And that's going to be an infield base hit for Kyle Stowers up against the chalk.
Well, you'll take them. They're a line drive in the book tomorrow.
Well, I'd like to see this man hit the ball on the ground right now. Hit hard, caught by Rounder for the double play. So he didn't get the ground ball, but he got a wicked liner to turn 2. And Jax is out of the inning at both teams, flashing Gold Glove type plays in the 4th inning. Right to the base. 1-0 Rays through 4.
He gives way to the bullpen. They're going to have to be pretty good here in a 1-run game. That starts with Garrett Clevenger.
Tying run at first for the Marlins here in the last of the 6th inning.
Now out of Lopez coming up.
Otto Lopez bangs one out towards the gap in right center field. Bat's going to get down, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Liam Hicks is going to get the wave around third. No throw. An RBI triple for Otto Lopez. And the Marlins have tied this game at 1 here in the 6th.
Now the walks will come around and haunt you, and that's exactly what it did against Clevenger. Center cut out over the middle of the plate. Once it gets by the center fielder Mullins, forget it.
A 1-out triple by Otto Lopez has tied this ball game here in the 6th. Now the Rays infield is in with Kyle Stowers at the plate. Lefty on lefty matchup. Swinging a line drive in the air, deep left field. Valade's going back, and he makes the catch on the track. But that will give the Marlins the lead. A sacrifice fly from Kyle Stowers here in the 6th inning. It's 2-1 at Miami.
And Sandy Alcantara is the guy on the mound that the Marlins wanted, and he has delivered thus far, and well within range of putting together one of the better starts that we've seen from Sandy recently. The Marlins are clinging to a 2-1 lead. We'll see if they can finish it off.
There's a little opening for the Rays. A walk to Cedric Mullins, and let's see if they try to get their 2nd stolen base in the month of June. Watching Mullins at first as Victor Mesa Jr. stands in.
He is going. The pitch, swing and a miss. Here's a throw down to second base on the money. Not in time. It was close.
I think he might have got the leg. They're going to take a look at this to see if they're going to challenge it. I don't think Mullins had a great jump, and they are.
And that was a very quick challenge from the Marlins video room.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. The runner is out. Miami will retain their chance.
Outstanding. A strike him out, throw him out, double play. And Alcantara and Mack erase the leadoff walk. Sandy's an out away from getting himself through the 7th.
That one clipped the outside edge. A sinker at 99 miles an hour. That locks up Valade. It pierces the outside corner. And Sandy Alcantara K's 2 in a scoreless 7th. He's through 7 innings of 1-run ball, and we stretch it out with the Fish up 2-1 here on a Sunday afternoon.
Heading into the bottom of the 7th inning, and oh, by the way, former starter for the Rays this season, Steven Matz, coming out of the pen and going to try to keep this a 2-1 deficit.
Back-to-back walks, and out Joe Mack to the plate, and Matz needs a ground ball.
There they go. They both go. Here's a throw down to third. It's not in time. And the Marlins perfectly executed double steal.
Now the infield has to come in. Love to try to cash in at least one here.
Here it comes, and he grounds one softly to short. Walls comes to the plate, and the throw gets away from Freducia. A run scores. Here comes Marcy. 2 runs are going to score, and the Marlins lead 4-1.
Put the ball in play and see what happens. It was a 2-hopper to the shortstop Walls, but the catcher Freducia could not glove it cleanly. Ruiz, he scores. He was off on contact, and Marcy saw it unfold beautifully. He was at third base. As he saw it trickle away, he took off on a dead sprint to the plate. That is a 2-run fielder's choice, and it's 4-1 Marlins in the home 7th.
For the Marlins, they bid for their 11th comeback win of the season, and they will do so and hand the ball to Anthony Bender with a save on the line here in the 9th. Ground ball up the middle into center field, and the base hit. The Rays have the leadoff man aboard to start the 9th.
Well, something to file away. The Rays have not lost back-to-back series since the middle of April in Pittsburgh and then home against Cincinnati. The Marlins have not won back-to-back series since the first week of the season, their first homestand. So trends currently between these two Florida teams.
And the Rays are down to their final out.
Mullins is the batter. The young man is ready to go. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. The Marlins win it 4-1. It's their 11th comeback win of the season. Sandy Alcantara, brilliant over 7 innings. Marlins darn near run their way to a win. No bragging rights, no blood in the Citrus Series here in 2026.
Well, for the second year in a row, they split this Citrus Series 3 apiece. Well, just what the doctor ordered. Outstanding win, good series win, first time since opening week that the Marlins have won back-to-back series.